Hi mga Lods! So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, for today's video, we're talking about the separation of variable. Okay? So, ang separation of variables is one of the topics from differential equation. Okay? So, ano nga ba ang separation of variables? Okay? So, ang separation of variables from the word itself, separation, so you need to separate the variables. Okay? So, for example, if you have dx, dapat ang lahat ng kasama ni dx is x. Okay? So, lahat ng x dapat kasama ni dx. Then, if you have dy, ang lahat ng y na variables is dapat kasama ni dy. Okay? So, once na okay na yung x and dx mo, the same time si y and dy, so that's the time na you need to integrate. Okay? In order to find your differential equation. Okay? In each given relation. Okay? So, for example number 1, so if you have a 2y, so if you have 2y times dx is equal now to 3x times dy. Okay? So, we need to separate the variable. So, si 2y dapat na kay dy, si 3x dapat na kay dx. Okay? So, para magawa natin yan, we need to rewrite the equation. So, 2y dx is equals to 3x dy. Now, you need to divide the whole equation sa 3x times 2y. Okay? Because 2y times dx multiply kay 1 over 3x times 2y, makakancel si 2y. Therefore, ang matitira na lang is dx over 3x. Okay? So, is equals to 3x times 1 over 3x times 2y. Makakancel si 3x. Ang matitira na lang is si dy over 2y. Okay? So, that's the time na pwede na tayo mag-integrate. Once na na-separate na natin yung mga bawat variables, at the same time, nailipat na natin sa respected variables nila. Okay? So, 1/3 is constant. So, ilabas natin siya sa integral side. So, therefore, 1/3 times the integral of dx over x is now equals to 1/2 times dy over y. Okay? So, ang integral ng dx over x is ln of x, okay? Times 1/3. Okay? Is equals to 1/2. The integral of dy over y is ln of y. Okay? Plus ln of c. Okay? So, ln of c or c is still a constant. Okay? So, ln of x, erase natin ito. Gawin nating exponent from the rule of logarithm. Okay? So, ln of x raised to 1/3 is equals to same. Lagay natin sa exponent dy. ln of y raised to 1/2 plus ln of c. Okay? Now, si ln of x raised to 1/2 is equals to ln of y ln of x raised to 1/3 rather, then ln of y raised to 1/2 times c. Okay? So, paano nangyari yan? Kasi sa rules ulit ni logarithm that if you have a logarithm of a plus logarithm of b is equals to logarithm of a times b. Okay? So, based sa e to cancel the natural logarithm or the ln, then therefore, x raised to 1/3 is equals to y raised to 1/2 times c. Okay? So, pwede na ito yung tamang sagot natin. Okay? So, kino-consider na rin yan. Okay? So, next example tayo para mas maintindihan pa natin. So number 2, if you have a if you have a x times cosine squared y dx plus tangent of y dy is equals to 0. Okay? So, si cosine squared y, dapat mapupunta siya dito kay tangent y dy. Bakit? Kasi ang variable niya is y. Okay? So, dapat nandito siya sa respected variable niyan, which is si dy. Okay? So, in order to perform the variable separable or the separation of variables, we need to rewrite the equation first. Okay? Plus tangent of y dy is equals to 0. Then, divide the whole equation sa 1 over cosine squared y. Okay? Cosine of y squared. Okay? So, x dx, makakancel yung cosine squared y, plus tangent of y dy over cosine squared y is equals to 0. Okay? So, ang cosine squared y o 1 over cosine squared y is equal sa secant squared y from the trigonometric identities. Okay? That secant squared y or from the reciprocal. Okay? That secant squared y is equals to 1 over cosine squared y. Okay? So, therefore, x dx plus tangent of y times secant squared y dy is equals to 0. Okay? So, lilet tayo ng u is equals to tangent y. Okay? Then, du is equals to secant squared y dy. Okay. So, after natin mag-variable separable, so, doon na tayo mag-integrate. Okay? So, integrate na tayo dito. The integral of x dx plus the integral of tangent of y times secant squared y dy is equals to the integral of constant. Okay? The integral of 0. Okay? So, nag-let lang tayo ng u dito. Okay? So, let u is equals to tangent y. Then, the derivative of u is equals to secant squared y dy. Okay? So, substitute x dx, the integral of x dx, plus the integral of u du is equals to the integral of constant, which is 0. Okay? So, lipat tayo dito. So, the integral of x dx is x squared over 2 plus the integral of u du is u squared over 2 is equals to c squared over 2. Okay? So, c squared over 2 or c is still a constant. Okay? So, para mas maganda, tingnan lang yung sagot natin or yung equation natin. Para mas kaya-kaya siya tingnan, pero still a constant pa rin naman siya. Okay? So, in order to eliminate the denominator, which is yung 2, you need to multiply the whole equation sa 2. So, therefore, x squared plus u squared is equals to c squared. Okay? Burahin natin. Okay. But, yung u nyo daw is equals kay tangent of y. So, substitute natin x squared plus tangent squared y is equals to c squared. Okay? So, this will be your final answer. Okay? Burahin natin. Ayusin natin. Ayan. Okay. So, this will be your final answer. Okay? So, another example tayo. Para mas mag-gets pa natin. Tapos, pwede na kayo mag-practice sa kanya-kanya yung bahay. O kaya, kahit saan man yan. Kasi, pwede naman tayo kahit saan mag-solve. As long na alam natin yung kung paano gawin. At the same time, meron tayong questions, okay? Or examples na pwedeng pagpraktisan, di ba? Pwede na natin gawin yun. Okay? So, for number 3, if you have a xy times dx minus x plus 2 dy is equals to 0. Okay. So, sa example na to, kailangan na si y is malipat natin sa respective variable niya, which is si dy. Okay, tapos si x plus 2, dapat na kay x dx. Okay, so dapat nasa dx side siya. Okay, so para magawa natin yan, again, rewrite the whole equation. Okay, okay. Tapos, after nyan, divide the whole equation sa x plus 2 times y. Okay? Kasi si xy dx, pag minultiply kay 1 over x plus 2 times y, makakancel si y. So, ang matitira na lang is si x dx over x plus 2. Okay? Minus, makakancel si x plus 2, matitira na lang is si dy over y is equals to 0. Okay? So, therefore, pwede ka na mag-integrate. Okay? Pwede na yan. Kasi na-perform na natin yung variable separable, di ba? Yung separation of variables. Okay? But, eto, meron ba yung integration? Integral ba yan? So, for example, mag-u ka dyan. So, hindi siya pwede. So, paano mo gagawin yan? Divide the equation. Okay? So, x divide sa x plus 2. Okay? So, lagyan na lang natin siya dito. So, x divide sa x plus 2. Si x divide sa x plus 2. So, 1. 1 times x is x. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay? So, multiply sa negative para makancel si x. Therefore, negative 2 na lang matitira. Okay? So, magkakaroon ka ng remainder na negative 2. Okay? And yung remainder, may denominator na x plus 2. Okay? So, therefore, eto, magiging the integral of 1 minus 2 all over x plus 2 times dx. Okay? Minus the integral of dy over y is equals to the integral of constant, which is 0. Okay? So, sorry. Delete na natin to para magkaroon tayo ng space. Okay. So, i-distribute lang natin. So, the integral of dx minus 2, labas natin siya kasi constant. The integral of dx over x plus 2 minus the integral of dy over y. Okay, is equals to the integral of 0. Okay, so let tayo ng u is equals to x plus 2, du is equals to dx. Okay, now, move tayo dito. Okay, so the integral of dx minus minus 2, the integral of du over u minus the integral of dy over y is equals to the integral of 0. Okay? So, ano ba ang integral ng dx? So, x minus 2 ln of u. Ano ba ang u natin? Si x plus 2. Okay? So, substitute na agad natin ln of x plus 2 minus ln of y is equals to ln of c. Okay? So, x, transpose natin. Etong 2, lagay muna natin as exponent ni x plus 2. Okay? Tapos, i-transpose natin ito, tsaka ito, si negative 2 ln of x plus 2, transpose natin dito sa kabila. Tapos ito, so magiging ln of c plus ln of x plus 2 raised to 2. Okay, sabaray na natin to. Yan, basta transpose natin siya. So, asa na? So, x is equals to ln of c plus ln of x plus 2 raised to 2 plus ln of y. Okay? So, x now is equals to eto, naka-addition siya. So, again, pagka naka-addition, ipaproduct natin siya from the rules of logarithm. Okay? So, ln of c times x plus 2 raised to 2 times y. Okay? So, in order to eliminate the ln or ma-cancel, you need to get a base of e. Okay? So, cancel. So, e raised to x is now equals to c times x plus 2 raised to 2 times y. This will be the final answer. Okay? So, I hope na intindihan nyo na nasusundan nyo yung examples natin. Okay? So, let's proceed for the last example, which is number 4. Now, y prime is equal to y times second of x. Okay? Si y prime daw, equal siya kay dy over dx. Okay? Is equals to y second of x. Okay? So, we need to do a variable separable or separation of variables. Okay? So, multiply the whole equation sa dx. At the same time, divide sa y. Okay? dy over dx, pag multiply kay dx over y, makakancel si dx. Ang matitira is si dy over y. Okay? Is equal to y times second of x. Pag minultiply kay dx over y, is makakancel si y. Okay? So, second of x times dx na lang. Okay? So, that's the time na pwede na tayo mag-integrate. Okay? So, the integral of dy over y is equals to the integral of second of x times dx. Okay? So, ang integral ng dy over y is ln of y. Okay? So, ano nga bang integral ng second of x dx? Okay? So, dapat alam na natin yan. Okay? So, dapat kabisado na natin yan, mga lodi. So, ang integral niyan is ln of second of x plus tangent of x, mga lodi. Okay? Mga lods. Plus ln of c. Okay? ln of c or c is still a constant. Okay? Again, base to e. Okay? In order to cancel the natural logarithm. So, y now is equals to second of x plus tangent of x. Then, ito, sa rules ng logarithm, is dapat naka-multiply yan. Okay? Times c. Okay? So, this will be the final answer. Okay? So, again, I hope may naintindihan kayo or nasundan nyo yung solution na ginawa ko. Okay? So, thank you for watching. And then, don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell. At the same time, like the video and share the video. Okay? So, maraming salamat. Ingat.